So for me, Eva, the emerging trends in AI are very aligned with how my own personal turning points have been. So
Mm,
for me, the moments where I shifted from building one off solutions to building full GTM systems that could adapt and that could
mhm,
replace multiple weeks and tools of thinking, that change in mindset was what made everything more resilient, scalable, and forward facing for me. And that's how I see AI being applied as well. It's not faster generation. I think we've all tried it, and the narrative a couple of years ago was every creative person is going to be replaced because
mhm,
AI is now in the picture. That's not true.
mhm,
And that is actually more about how AI is reshaping how we discover information, how we get ourselves trusted by customers. One of the big topics right now is answer engine optimization. And finally, the way that we come across to our customers is how we should have come across all along. The trend now is towards trust,
mhm,
authenticity. It's about clarity. It's
mhm,
about matching customers where they are. It is not about stuffing keywords. It's not about optimizing algorithms. So that is what really excites me, that we are moving from search rankings and volume towards actual retrieval and relevance. And overall, that changes how teams think. Now we're thinking about impact. We're thinking
mm.
about the right content. We're thinking about how we communicate to our customers. And that is one of the biggest benefits of AI search versus SEO search, which applies literally to every function, team, company, industry. It's how do we show up, not just what we do to show up.
I couldn't say it better myself. I 100% agree is how we show up. And there is a lot of talk about us, all of us bringing brand, right? We all have our digital lives, and we all live it and thinking about how do we be authentic. So not only people who meet us in person are understanding who we are, but there's also our brand and our it's somewhat reflective as well. While we are all changing, let's be honest, our brands are going to be continuously evolving. That's part of the persona changing, but I think it's very important. The other piece that I really love what you mentioned, and last weekend I was on a podcast for New Year's. We were talking about setting goals, and one of the psychologists on that call said it's imagination that helps us with showing up and dreaming and becoming who we want to become. And I think the creativity component, that imagination that he was referencing, it's the part where AI is going to have a harder time to match us. So it's really thinking about how our creativity can be leveraged to move companies, to help our clients, to create the content and really create the trust as well. Because we all know when AI writes something, it's very clear, although it has become much better knowing our personalities. But it's definitely the creativity that humans bring in and the imagination that we all have that helps with presenting our thoughts as well as then executing the way we would like while leveraging AI tools. So thank you for that.
Of course, partnership, not replacement. That's how I think about it.
That's a wonderful to thinking about. So as we all know, AI it's widely used across industries.